The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was in Estonia as part of his two-day visit to the Baltic states. The trip was aimed to stop war fatigue amongst Ukraine's Western allies and also to secure more financial and military aid for the country. The president discussed Kiev's bids to join the NATO military alliance and the European Union. In Estonia, Zelensky in fact addressed the lawmakers of its parliament. He thanked them for supporting Ukraine in its war against Russia and also called to defeat the tyrant, referring to Russia.
Tyranny must be defeated. Tyranny must always be a loser. Always, always, always. This must be left after us as our main political heritage. Us, all the countries that value independence, all the nations that don't want their children to be a property of dictators, all the leaders who strive to be on the right side of the history.
He held talks with the Estonian Prime Minister Kaja Kallas. The two discussed the Russian aggression, and he underlined that any pause in the ongoing conflict will only help Russia to crush Ukraine. Volodymyr Zelensky, however, has reiterated Kiev's credentials for a NATO membership. He's argued that its army will only strengthen the NATO flank and also help East European nations. Since the war, Ukraine has expressed frustration towards its Western allies for lack of a time frame for it to join the bloc. Now, during the talks, Volodymyr Zelensky also raised the question on Ukrainians of service age living abroad and not making any contribution to help Kiev in the war.
But if you are abroad and you are of mobilization age and you are not at the front and you do not pay taxes and you left illegally, then there are questions. That's all. In principle, the position is, if we want to save Ukraine, if we want to save Europe, then we must understand either we help Ukraine or not.
Volodymyr Zelensky is currently in Latvia for the last leg of his Baltic visit. He was welcomed by President Edgars Rinkēvičs in the capital city of Riga. On Wednesday, Zelensky visited Lithuania as part of his Baltic visit. The country's officials approved a package of long-term military assistance to Ukraine worth nearly about $220 million. The aid will include ammunition, generators, detonation systems that will be delivered in January. Ukraine will also get M577 armored personnel carriers in February as part of the aid package. While in Lithuania, Zelensky said that the country is not facing any pressure from its allies to stop the war. The comments have come after the Italian defense minister said that the time has now come for diplomacy to pave the way for peace in Ukraine. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.